My wife, Clara, is gone. The police think she left me. My family thinks I'm having a breakdown. But I know what happened. And I need to know if anyone else has heard the same thing I'm hearing now. It started 2 weeks before she vanished. I was working in the living room when she called me into the kitchen. Her hands were soapy and she was staring into the sink. "Michael," she said, her voice tight. "I thought I saw blood in the water." I looked. There was a faint pinkish swirl going down the drain. "It's just ketchup from dinner, Clara. You're letting your imagination run wild again." She got that look, the one where she knew I was right, but was too scared to admit it. "You're probably right," she whispered. "It just looked so dark." The next night, it happened again. "Michael, please, it's back." This time, the liquid was a reddish brown, pooling near the drain. I'll admit, it gave me a moment of pause, but I clung to logic. "It's rust, sweetheart," I told her in my most reasonable voice. "The pipes in this place are ancient. I'll call a plumber." The relief on her face was instant. She believed me. She always believed me. I forgot to call the plumber. Work was busy, and life got in the way. Then, it spread to the shower. I heard a short, sharp scream. The water shut off, and she came out pale and shivering. It was in the shower, Michael. The blood. It came up from the drain. "It's just the rusty pipes," I told her, already turning back to my game. "The pressure changes, it's not blood." "The plumber." She started. "I've got an appointment for Friday," I lied. "I meant to call. I swear I did. I never called." The rust kept showing up. Every time, she'd look at me with those big, scared blue eyes, and I'd give her the same empty reassurance. I was the man of the house. It was my job to make her feel safe. On the night of October 18th, she went into the bathroom for a shower. I was in the living room, just 10 feet from the only door. 2 hours later, I realized the water was still running. A steady, hissing sound. "Clara, you're going to use all the hot water?" I yelled, no answer. Another 30 minutes passed. The silence from the bathroom felt heavy. Wrong. "Clara." I called again. Nothing. The door was locked. I threw my shoulder against it until the frame splintered. The room was full of steam. The shower was running. The curtain was closed. She was gone. Her towel was on the rack, dry. There are no windows, no vents big enough for a person. I was sitting right there the entire time. I never left my seat. The police were useless. They took a report and basically implied she'd walked out on me. When I mentioned the blood in the drains, they gave me that look. "This guy is unhinged" look. "Sir, that sounds like a pretty clear case of rusty pipes," the sergeant said, like he was talking to a child. "We'll put her in the system, but I'm sure she'll turn up." They left. I felt the walls of my sanity starting to crack. Last night, I was finally forced to wash my own dishes. The sink was full of my plates, my glasses. And that's when I heard it. A wet, gurgling cough from the drain. I leaned in. A dark, thick liquid was slowly oozing up. It wasn't rust. It was thick and coagulated. It smelled of pennies and something rotten. This is what she saw. This is what I told her wasn't real. I don't know why I did it. I stuck my hand in. The liquid was warm, and the drain felt wrong, like it was gripping me. I tried to pull my hand back, and it was stuck, suctioned in place. Panic seized me. Suddenly, my neighbor started his lawnmower. The violent roar scared me so badly, I yanked my arm with all my strength. My hand came free with a sickening pop. It was covered in that thick, dark sludge. And stuck in my palm, held fast by a piece of gristle, was a single, sapphire blue eye. Clara's eye. The police won't return my calls. The plumber I finally hired says the pipes are clean. I'm sitting in my silent house, and all I can hear is the gurgling. It's in the sink. It's in the shower. It's behind the walls. It's getting louder. And now, it's starting to sound like it's trying to form words. Have you heard it too?